Good morning everybody. So today I will discuss about the anatomy of the pancreas. So this is the pancreas. So pancreas is a heterocrine gland. It has a both exocrine as well as endocrine property. Okay. So pancreas is exactly located in between T12 to L3 level. Okay, T12 to L3 vertebra level it is located. It is a retroperitoneal gland, and it is attached with the spleen, because here is the spleen by splenorenal ligament, linorenal ligament, and the pancreas weight is 80 to 90 gram. It is a J-shaped organ. Okay, its length is 12 centimeter, width is 3 centimeter, and thickness is 2 centimeter. Okay, 12 3 2, weight is 80 to 90 gram. Now the pancreas is divided into 4 parts. So this is the head of the pancreas, it is the neck of the pancreas, it is the body of the pancreas, it is the tail of the pancreas. So head, neck, body, tail. Along with the head there is the uncinate process. So this is the uncinate process of the pancreas. Now coming to the head of the pancreas. Head of the pancreas is the enlarged disc shaped right end of the pancreas, which lies in L2 vertebra. So in L2 vertebra, opposite L2 vertebra, there lies the head of the pancreas. It is a C-shaped organ because C-shaped part, because here the duodenum is present. C-shaped part of the duodenum is present along with the head of the pancreas. Now the head of the pancreas, the relation. What are the relations of the head of the pancreas? Head of the pancreas has two borders, superior border, inferior border, and a right lateral border. So three borders are present: superior border, inferior border, right lateral border, and two surfaces are present: anterior surface and there is a posterior surface. One process is there, which is the uncinate process. Okay. Now coming to the relation of the superior border. So superior border is related to the first part of the duodenum and the superior pancreatoduodenal artery. So first part of the duodenum and the superior pancreatoduodenal artery is the superior border relation. Inferior border is related to the inferior pancreatoduodenal artery as well as the third part of the duodenum. The right lateral border is related with the second part of the duodenum as well as the anterior and the posterior division of the pancreatoduodenal artery, that can be superior as well as inferior pancreatoduodenal artery. Now coming to the anterior relation of the pancreas, head of the pancreas. So anteriorly, head of the pancreas is related with the transverse colon and the transverse mesocolon as well as the gastroduodenal artery. So it is related to transverse colon, transverse mesocolon and the gastroduodenal artery anteriorly. So transverse colon, transverse mesocolon and gastroduodenal artery, also there is some part of the jejunum. In the posterior surface, it is related with the inferior vena cava, left renal vein, crus of the diaphragm, that is the right crus of the diaphragm, and the bile duct. So bile duct, inferior vena cava, left renal vein, right crus of the diaphragm, all are related on the posterior surface of the head of the pancreas. Now in the uncinate process, it has an anterior surface, it has a posterior surface. So anterior surface is related with the superior mesenteric vessels. So anterior surface is related with the superior mesenteric vessels. Okay, and the posterior surface, there is the abdominal aorta. There is the abdominal aorta which is on the posterior surface of the uncinate process. From the abdominal aorta only the superior mesenteric artery arises. So superior mesenteric vessels come to this groove of the uncinate process, and so it is anterior surface relation. In the posterior surface there is a aorta, abdominal aorta. Now coming to the neck of the pancreas. So neck of the pancreas, there is a superior border. There is two borders, that is the superior border and the inferior border, and two surfaces, that is the anterior surface and the posterior surface. Superior border is related to the first part of the duodenum, and the anterior surface is related to the pylorus. So anteriorly pylorus, superiorly the first part of the duodenum. So this is the first part of the duodenum. In the inferior border is related to the root of the mesocolon, root of the transverse mesocolon in the inferior border. Okay. In the posterior surface, there is a portal vein commencement. The commencement of the portal vein, that is the splenic vein and the superior mesenteric vein together forms the portal vein. So portal vein commencement is in the posterior surface of the neck of the pancreas. It is a constricted part 1 inch or 2.5 centimeter long, directed forward and upward towards the left, forward, upward and towards the left. Now coming to the body of the pancreas. So body of the pancreas is a elongated part. Okay, it is the elongated part extending up to the from the neck of the pancreas to the tail of the pancreas. So it has three borders. The anterior border, this is the anterior border. Let's say this is the anterior border, this is the superior border, and this is the inferior border. So two border, this is the anterior surface, there is a posterior surface, and this is the inferior surface. So two border, three surface, and one process, that is the tuber omentale. So from the superior border or from this tuber omentale, there lies the celiac artery and its branches, celiac trunk branches, that is the splenic artery, the hepatic artery proper, and the duodenal artery. All these lies in the superior border. Now coming to the inferior border. Inferior border is related to the superior mesenteric vessels. Inferior border is superior mesenteric vessels. Anterior border is related to the transverse mesocolon. For posterior surface is devoid of peritoneum. It has aorta, splenic vein, left kidney, left